But why I don't see you?
Okay.
Okay, we live. We live.
Yes.
Okay, so we was having some technical difficulties on Dominique's end.
Don't do that.
I said, don't do
Don't do that.
that. Hold on, let me. I was fumbling with stuff. Let me finish setting this thing up. Hold on, one more. I got one more thing to set up here. Thank you
Okay.
for joining me, Dominique. This is my first time. I mean, I went live like maybe twice inside
Uh-huh.
of the group, but that's like not compared to this. Like, this is a whole like.
Okay. Yeah, cause I was like, wait, I can't hear her.
Okay. Did I do it? Did I do it? I think that's it. Okay. All right, everything is here. So, yes, thank you so much for joining me. You are part of both of my Village Mate communities, right? The Melanin Moms
Yes, I
community
am.
and the Village Mate Exchange. Just real
Yes.
quick, like, what do you think about the community? How do you like? What's your feel for it?
I like the community so far. I'm like still trying to get it like a feel, like a
I got you.
I, but I like it so far. I
Okay.
like it.
Okay. So it's so crazy because I never really considered doing like a live media component
Hmm.
to the Village Community Network, but I feel it was so necessary with
Yes.
me making it my business as a life coach activist to
Yes.
rebuild Village. Like, how long ago at this point? Maybe like a year and a half ago.
Hmm.
Just to kind of give you like a little bit of a backstory and to give everybody a little bit of a backstory. I I had my third child and I was not able to return back to work because childcare was so expensive, right?
Yeah.
So I've been super duper passionate about creating solutions to one, rebuild our village. And I was
Mhm.
led to do that through creating a solution for childcare. But as I started doing research, like there's so many expensive types of caregiving that
Yes.
people are challenged with paying for. And, you know, a long time ago, way back in the days, village was free, right? We didn't have to
Yes.
pay for our villages. We had good friends, we had good neighbors, we had strong
Hmm.
family units, we had multi-generational homes, and we just don't have those things anymore. Now we live in a society where we literally have to pay for every single thing, right?
Yes.
Everybody is stretched thin with their time because, you know, the economy makes work so demanding and all the things. So
Hmm.
it really takes a lot of intention and it takes strategy to make tangible solutions to rebuild the village. And I've made that my business to do as a
Hmm.
life coach activist. So, if you didn't already know that, for anybody who didn't know that, that's what my business is about.
Okay.
So, yeah, so childcare has been on the list of things to do for so long. And I've taken so many approaches to try and get this thing off the ground. But I think that because it's such a sensitive thing, this is our kids, you know, we're dealing with, it takes very, very, very much so intention um, to make sure that we go about it in the best ways possible, right?
Yes.
So I created this course, right? And I've been
Hmm.
developing this course. And I said, you know what? Along with the course, because it can be a big bite to swallow, especially if
Hmm.
you know, as moms, as people in general, we lead busy lives. Let me create something to motivate people, to give people a little bit of a sneak peek as to what is inside the course, and to give people a really clear idea of who else would be interested in participating in this type of village mate relationship. So
Hmm.
what is a village mate? Let me just tell y'all what a village mate is. And I got my little slides up here too. So, a village mate is a trusted community partner you intentionally connect with in a reciprocal, non romantic relationship to exchange support services and shared responsibilities. They help you build the reliable village you need, whether for childcare, household tasks, emotional support, or daily life through collaboration, accountability, and mutual benefit, all with the village mindset. So we are reestablishing what village means for this generation in 2025 because we lost it
Hmm.
basically, right? So
Yes.
this is a non-romantic relationship. It's very reciprocal, right? I know for myself, personally speaking, I have spent so much time with many different people, just being a genuine hearted people, just being a good person. I would say, giving, 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 but not always
Receiving back.
receiving back what I put in. And I think that we all kind of go into relationships with people that we like, right? For whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
And we say, you know what, I want to show up for this person, and kind of sort of we expect them to show up for us as well, but we don't
Yes.
always say that. It's not at the forefront of when we establish those relationships. So that's what a village mate does. Like, it takes the time that it takes to grow trust with people, whether it be for a friend or romantic relationship. I think a village mate relationship should be the first kind of relationship before we even get to friendship, before we get to boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, right? Because you
Yes.
get to see how this person can fit into your life, how you guys can both benefit each other for whatever the reasons are.
Uh-huh.
And nobody wastes their time thinking that I'm going to get I'm going to reap the benefits that I sowed in a year's time or in a month's time or whenever that trust is developed. So we like instant gratification in this day and age. So that's how I've created this village mate relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a quick disclaimer before we get into the interview. So, this interview will be publicly visible on social media. By participating, you are choosing to share your responses in a public setting. Please only share information you're comfortable discussing publicly. Your answers will help others to consider if you're a good match. But this interview is not a background check, it does not guarantee a match. No questions are skipped. The village is not liable for match outcomes or experiences, okay?
Uh-huh.
Don't get scared. I promise you the questions is
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
crazy. Okay, so let's get into the questions. Hold on. I have
Okay.
them on my phone. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I gotta look for them now. Today has been a day, by the way.
Yes.
It has
Today,
definitely been a
it's
day.
like Fridays is like a day that goes by so quick because
Tell
my
me about
sons
it.
get out
Okay.
at 12:45, and I'm like, dang.
You pressed for time. Okay, cool. 12:13. All right. Where are you located?
I'm located in Newark, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. What do you
Mhm.
do for work?
Right now, I don't work.
You don't
I'm
work.
a
Okay.
full-time college student.
College student. What are you in school for?
Business.
Business. Okay, cool. All right. What kind of village mate are you looking for?
Someone like to run the errands and stuff with me. I don't really need like a babysitter, but I need
Okay.
like a companion, like to run errands. Cause I don't like. I have abandonment issues, so it's like I don't like to be alone often.
Okay, so you're not looking for childcare. Now,
Yeah,
my initial reason for launching Village Mage Live is
yeah.
to
I'm
discuss
able to
childcare.
watch people kids, but I don't. I don't need a
Okay,
babysitter.
you're willing
Yes.
to, okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so if you are looking, if you're able to watch people's children, let me ask you this. Do
Okay.
you need it to be paid or are you open to free childcare exchanges?
Yeah, I'm open to free child care exchanges. Hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show you a document here, and I want you to look at it, and I want you to tell me, based on how you know you are, what type of parenting style best fits you. So we have gentle parenting, we have authoritarian parenting, we have authoritative parenting, we have permissive, we have uninvolved. Okay.
I would say gentle because I don't like yelling and beating my kids. I don't. Uh,
Okay.
My
So
twins, I
gentle
don't.
parenting.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So you're empathetic and validates your child's feelings, sets
Yes.
clear boundaries without punishment, and
Yes.
that develops self regulation. Okay, cool. So the reason why I asked this, just so FYI, like I have a very specific approach to village mates for childcare. I
Hmm.
think that in best case scenarios, personal experience included, if
Yes.
we align with other people and parents that align with our lifestyle and align
Yes.
with our parenting style, we can close the gap on how we relate and build our village with intention. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Either you align with someone who has a similar parenting style, or you align with someone who has a parenting style that you will want to learn and adapt from. You understand?
Yes.
So you would say you parent, you have the gentle parenting style. Okay, cool. So let me remove that. Great. Next question. I'm going to show you another document.
Okay.
Um, Based on how you communicate, which communication style best fits you. Aggressive, assertive, passive aggressive, or passive. Aggressive, I mean, go ahead.
I'll
If
say
you need to
assertive.
be assertive,
Hmm.
assertive. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let me remove this. Okay, great. All right. How long have you been raising children?
Oh, my kids just turned 9.
Okay, so you've been raising children for 9 years.
Yes.
Did you have any childcare experience prior to becoming a parent?
Oh, a lot. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. My mom has 5. My dad has 6. So being the oldest, they always put that responsibility on the oldest as you have to be another parent, even though you didn't lay that and meet them kids.
You're right.
So technically, I'm 33. I have like 22 years worth of experience with kids.
Wow, since you was what, about 10?
About 10,
Wow.
11. I would have to watch the kids while they go to the store, watch the kids while they go out to the club, and it's just like, that gave me the, like, that's how I am on my friends' kids. I'll sit there and watch your kids, and we just have a good time. That's why I was like, okay. I used to volunteer in daycares too, my son's daycare.
Okay. Okay. Question for you. How many children would you be comfortable exchanging childcare for? So, how many children you said you have?
I have twins.
You have twins. Okay.
Yes.
So, considering you have twins, if someone said, I have 4 children, would you be open to watching 4 children?
It might be. It gotta depends on the day, like how my son wakes up. I'll be like, okay, if he wakes up on not the right side of the bed,
Okay. No, I have to ask that because a
yes,
challenge is I'm a mom
yes,
of 3, right? You might
hmm,
be a mom of 1, or other people with
yeah,
moms of 1 or 2. So you got to consider, like,
yes,
what's your capacity. You know what I'm saying
hmm,
when it comes to taking on children, however many children at a time. Okay, cool.
yes.
Um, 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 what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. Okay, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is politics to you?
I'll say about a good 6, 7. I'm like
Six.
just really starting to really get into like really watching the politics because this president is driving me insane.
Okay. Do you think that someone of an opposite political party would determine or affect how you match with them?
No,
No. Okay, good.
we grown. Yeah, what you like is what you like. What I like is what I like.
Okay. Some people are really passionate. We don't consider that typically when we form
Yeah.
relationships, and then it comes out in the long run, and you be like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, who are you? What just happened?" Okay, cool. Um, Are you or anyone in your immediate family or friend circle part of the LGBTQ community, or belong to any religious groups?
uh, I'm bisexual.
Okay. Okay. Would you be willing to offer or barter your professional skills or services with your village mates? I know you said you in college, so but any
Yes.
in general, are you willing to barter with your village mates?
Yes. I do other stuff besides college.
Okay, so look, I asked you what you
Yes.
do, what you got going on. Let me know. I
I
know you got the notary. What else
I
you
had the
do?
notary. I own my own event planning business. I'm gonna launch it
Hello.
back up. Yes.
I don't know if you saw about village events, but
Yes.
I
I'm
need
gonna
that.
launch that
We
back
gotta
up.
talk.
Yes, we definitely got to talk. I'm gonna launch that back up. Clean houses also. That's like something I'm passionate about.
Okay. See? Okay. Now we get somewhere. Okay, cool. All right. So, what are 3 things you can improve to better care for yourself and the people around you?
Oh, making time for myself. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
And saying not it's like how can I word it? like understand that it's okay not to be okay,
Okay. Okay.
and
Making
to
time for
ask to
yourself. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and ask for help when I need it because I try to take care of everything, and it's like okay, this is too much now.
Okay. Cool. All right. We're down to the last question.
Okay.
Tell us why you would make someone a great village mate match.
Oh, hi y'all. So I'll make a great village match because I'm down to earth. I love children. Like even before I had kids, I had god kids. I was watching years. I'm just a loving person. Like you're gonna get attached to me and my family.
I love that.
I'm
I love
I'm so down to earth. I'm a helpful person. So if I like you don't have to tell me that you need to answer to conversations. So we'll be talking and you could be like, let's for example, oh, I gotta go to the grocery store,
that.
because I
Right.
need to get something to cook. I'm the type I'm going to my freezer. You ain't about to spend no money. My freezer
I
packed,
love
sis. What you
that. Yeah.
doing?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm all
Yes.
for helping the next sister out.
I love that. All right, cool. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing.
welcome.
I feel like listen, we so far off from where we used to be when it comes to loving on one another, showing up for one another.
Yes.
Everybody is about a coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We live in a
Sometimes
very
it's
transactional
your
society.
best blessings come from not getting paid because you networking. So I have an event planning business and notary and all that. I could sit here and do something for you, and you be like, you know what? Such and such has asked me for a party planner or a notary. Let me refer you to her. And I tell
Exactly.
everybody that it's not always about a coin.
Exactly. Exactly. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
You know,
Right?
yes.
Exactly. And that's really what I'm building out. I'm building out a community network of people who are willing to lead with a village mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this current economy is really forcing us to reshape how we approach
Yes.
um like these exchanges and stuff like that. I'm seeing much more of people willing to help and stuff, and naturally, unfortunately, when doing my research, looking at other cultures, my husband's Ghanaian, and that's kind of where I started looking at other culture dynamics and how they naturally have a village system.
Yes.
We in America, we
We
have
so
to
far behind.
really
Mm-hmm.
we struggle to make those kinds of actionable steps to create those kinds of relationships, because over in different countries, because their economy has struggled or at some point or another, they rely so heavily on those relationships. Because if you have something that I need and I have something that you need, then what we need money for? You know what I'm saying? We could
Mm-hmm.
just trade.
Yes.
So we really gotta be strategic and get creative when it comes to building our village. So thank you so much for joining me.
You're
That's
welcome.
pretty much it. All right, it's 12:24. You
Okay.
still have good time to go get your
Yes.
baby, and let's see if anybody reached out to you. I'm
Okay.
definitely gonna put this. I'm gonna share this to all the groups. If it's not live now, it's probably not. But I'll share this to the groups, and let's see.
Okay. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
thank you, Dominique. Have a good one.